So in other news, at the SABC, in commemoration of 10 years of passing, since the passing, former President Nelson Mandela, the Nelson Mandela University is hosting the International Coding event. The event started with a few learners in Gqeberha a few years ago. And since 2017, the Coding for Mandela coding tournament, in fact, was held on the 18th of July. This year, organisers have expanded their footprint, and consequently, the university has decided to call it the Coding for Mandela World Champs. It's a virtual tournament with 55 teams from 21 countries participating. SABC's news reporter Lerato Fekisi, in fact, has more there.
Well, a very good afternoon. I'm sure when Nelson Mandela is right now, he's smiling because the one thing that he loved the most was young children, their development holistically and above their growth educationally. This afternoon, we are at Father's House for our International Coding Conference, and the hashtag is Coding for Mandela. What better way to commemorate 10 years since his passing by engaging in young people who are futuristic, or making sure they set themselves apart in this 4IG world. But they are the defending champions. We have heard that the other countries taking part in this competition. We've heard Norway, Germany, but the Gqeberha kids say they're going to win this because they are sure that they are coding for Mandela and want to make sure that they fly the flag high. Let me join them right now and speak to some of them about how they're feeling. The competition is about to start a few minutes from now, so let's just hear exactly how they are feeling. So don't mind if my cameraman, if I just sit quickly. So Keen, you're taking part in the conference this year. You are the defending champions. How is the pressure, number one, and how are you feeling about coding for Mandela as we celebrate his 10 years since his passing?
The pressure isn't that bad if you've been used to it. We've been practicing for quite a while, and we've actually been very confident with how we do it with the game, and we think we stand a good chance of winning this year again, as we're going to defend it, as we are the defending champions, and we have a good chance that we can go on further with coding if we just practice more.
And look, for someone who doesn't know what coding is, I'm sure someone's at home thinking, what is coding? Because I see everyone's online pressing buttons. Is it gaming? Is it coding? What actually is the difference?
Coding is different because it's like building a new bond with people, and also it's a great way to learn about teamwork and all that, because teamwork is like a very good skill that someone could learn, because it's also like a way of making friends. It's also a nice way to communicate with people, so it is very nice to be with friends and also to have supportive friends, because for me this wouldn't be as fun as it is without my team, because we are always a team. Thank you.
Look, obviously you guys, the hashtag is Coding for Mandela, and we're commemorating 10 years since his passing. How do you feel about the fact that it's happening in Gqeberha, named after Nelson Mandela, and also making sure that you guys hold the name high that he stood for?
It's very interesting, also quite nerve-wracking, but I am excited, and I'm sure that we will leave as legends today.
Then lastly, Keen, what kind of preparation goes into preparing for such an event, and how honoured do you feel to be coding on a day where we're commemorating 10 years of his passing?
We are very honoured to actually commemorate Nelson Mandela, as he was one of the best presidents that Africa has, and we're proud to hold up his name today. But without practicing, it's just easy, basically programming a little like a robot type thing to get to a certain point, and if you complete that level, then there's 35 levels. So once you complete the whole game, you basically win that. If it's in a tournament, you win it. But if you get to all 35 levels in the game, then the game's finished basically, and you can reset it and keep practicing harder and harder, and if you get fast enough, then you have a much better chance at actually winning something.
Well, two young people here from Gqeberha, the defending champions. I must just add that they are so confident they're going to win against this year. But just saying that it's such an honor for them to be coding for Mandela, that they are confident, they are sure that they're going to win this competition. Also saying that the nice thing about coding is that you get to connect with people all around the country, because it's an international conference, and you get to meet new friends, learn a new skill, which is so critical now in our economy that's futuristic. So young people are really excited and making sure that they take part in the 4IR, also making sure they take part in coding, which is a skill that they're going to definitely use in the future. But for now, let's go back to you in studio.